team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We go! 18 Gator.
On 1st down, Manning. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him.
Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 28 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
60 out long.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Manning. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 51 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. A great play there. Taking it in as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Vick. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Michael Vick. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 33 yards that time.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here's Vick. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and goal. Vick, a hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Go. Go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Strip the ball.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Pilot, 64, weak.
To throw again, Manning. But he will find T.O. That's complete. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
Go now.
They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Man open, it's Moss complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43.
That's good for a Washington Redskins first down.
This quarterback now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
You ready?
Mike by two.
Go. Hey, team 6. Shoot.
Throwing on first down is Manning. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Throwing now is Manning. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 8, read. You ain't going nowhere. Hey, let go.
Now Manning again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. But now it's third and goal. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on third and goal here.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Go.
43 is the Mike, boy. 43. Check. 43. And here we go.
Again, it's Manning. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Tony Gonzalez there to make the grab. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And the lead is now 14-10. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. There he goes left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 73 yards. Now the 49ers have retaken the lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 17-14. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Manning. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he takes it in. Touchdown. Washington. Randy Moss, 51 yards. as his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point, a bit of an adventure, but it does make it through. And that will make this a 4-point game. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Well, the second down throw on target. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. It's a second down run with Sanders, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Redskins on 3rd down, putting an extra man here in the secondary. Vick now, and he connects with Ertz. And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble, and the Redskins scoop it. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Manning. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. And now look at him go. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. That excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now, bravo.
Where's 52? What 52?
Manning now on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Manning. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Bang, 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 bang. 25, check 20. You draw Corker. Smith. 5.
Manning to throw once more. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. Got a man, it's Brown. The 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
To throw again, Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. One final try now for Manning. And his throw here's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And it's a short kick taken right around the 19. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
On 2nd and 12, Vick. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Vick. It's complete to Hopkins. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 38 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will get them one closer. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense.
Hey, line 52. Line 52. Stop your whining.
On first down, Manning. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
Oh, here we go. X3, 218, chop. He's time to win. He's time to run. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Manning. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Let's go.
They do go for it. It's Manning. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
First and 10
at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. It'll be caught by Rice. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Manning. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Willis. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 30, 10, And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit.
And Manning intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Vick with a give to Sanders. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Brian Urlacher, the big middle linebacker, in on the stop.
Check.
They'll go again with Sanders. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Back now at Soldier Field. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 28-yard attempt.
Vinatieri's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Manning. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 29-yard line. Manning now on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now Manning. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 6 yards away, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run for it. And that's why you put a Hall of Famer back there. He's in for 2 points. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Here's Vic. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Now a carry for Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Vic to throw. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 29-yard line. On 1st down, Sanders. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Right there. 54, Mike. Got you, boy.
Now Michael Vick. Incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He's back to throw. And this one complete to Reed. Space to run past the 20. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 14. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.